really be contained, right? To see if that can really be contained, right? So the news today would be a major determinant to see if by September we'll see the interest rate cut. If by September we'll see the interest rate cut, it's going to be a major one, right? So I like us to just brace ourselves. Like I've always said, when we go to when we go on say Forest Factory, for example, and the news is printed green, that means it is good for the dollar. So you might want to buy the dollar. If dollar is the base currency, that particular pair would go off. If dollar is the quote currency, that particular pair would sell. But if the range, if it is printed red, that means it comes out negative for the dollar. So where dollar is the base currency, you see that currency, like for example, USD if it comes out red, USD would sell instead of going up, it would come down. If it is if dollar is the quote currency, that currency will buy to go up instead of coming down, right? And when you hear me say, when you hear me say um instant, when you hear me say buy, I am not giving an instant buy or sell. I'm giving you a pending order of buy stop and sell stop. I'm giving you a pending order of buy stop and sell stop. When you hear me say buy or sell, it's a buy stop and sell stop. When you hear me say buy, I'm saying do a buy stop. When you hear sell, I'm saying do a sell stop. You understand? And if I'm giving and if I'm giving you anything anything like what's it called? Take a buy and take a sell. If one position has given you profit, please go and close the order. Go and close the other position. You don't need to wait for everything. You understand? All right, please, 1 minute, please. All right. So if one position has given you profit, go and close the other position. You just want to take good, a kind of quick advantage of the market. Okay, so I in 2 minutes time I will start giving out the entries. Okay, so I just want to somebody from inside here would help us, you understand, with some of the entries. So in case you miss it, you can always always catch up with it. Okay. Usually when it comes to news trading, I would always love to go on lower time frame because it is expected that you are not staying that long in the market when it comes to trading news. You just quickly want There are three ways to trade news, right? You can do before the news release, that is, which is what we want to do. That you go in some minutes before the news, all right, and take some entry. Right. So you can do pre-news, and when you do pre-news, you are using pending order. Is the reason it is so much of an advantage to those of you trading your personal account, not funded account, personal account, so that you can do buy stop and sell stop, and then the both can even trigger immediately, and you won't be penalized because hedging on your own account is permitted, not with another account, but on your own account is permitted. Do you understand? Okay, so that is for that. Then the other thing is that you can do during the news. Once the news is released, you can enter trade. That means you have to go in with instant execution, that is market execution, and you can trade the after effect of the news. All right, but what we are doing is the pre-news pattern. So I'm going to start with, let me share my screen again, and then I'm going to start with Euro USD this time around. If you look at it, I was doing an analysis earlier today, and I said it feels like the Donald Trump tariff policy is beginning to engender some results. If you have understood it from the beginning, you would have known that it was a negotiations tool and strategy, of course, to realize his US first policy. Okay, and somehow we've been seeing zones shifting ground to accommodate Donald Trump's tariff. like, or in the case of the European Union. And then we are beginning to see some other zones coming in alignment. So let's see how far that takes them, but that's not our focus today. So we just want to take some good entries and make good money. Oh, guys. So I believe we all can see my screen. I'm going to start with US 100. Sorry, Euro USD. Euro USD this afternoon. So it's going the entries will not be far so that you can quickly trigger and then you can quickly take your exit. So if you are looking at taking a buy trade on Euro USD, I'm on 15 minutes time frame. I will just go in right above this immediate resistance you are seeing here. Okay. I'm going to go in for a buy at price 1.16145. Buy. When I say buy, I'm saying buy stop at price 1.16145. And I'm going to look at taking my profit, right? I'm going to look at taking my profits at price 1.16276. 1.16276. A buy at 1.16145 and my TP at 1.16276. All right, that's for my buy entry. And for my sell entry, I'm just going to go right below the support level here at price 1.15973. Price 1.15973. If you have good money in your account, put in good value, put in good lot, good volume, and you make good profit, right? So going for a sell stop at 1.15973, 1.15973. And let's look at it. Let's write it down. If it's going to go well, let's write it down to around price level 1.15833. 1.15833. Remember, you don't need to wait for TP before you take your profit. If you use good volume and you've made good money, enter the market, right? That is for Euro USD. I believe we got it. It's being put on this thing. Okay. So we do GBP this time around. GBP this time around, and let's see how we can as well take advantage of the market right about now. Okay, on GBP today, I will not look at going so far away from the from price. Okay, so if the news comes out good for the dollar, we will see that GBP would rather sell instead of buying. But then let's look at going in for a buy on GBP Somebody will say, "But you are close to a resistance." Yeah, I know. But this is CPI. Once it goes well, it breaks resistance. That's why Point three four eight eight six. 1.3488. You don't need to wait for TP before you take your profit. You don't need to wait for TP before you take your profit. All right. You don't need to wait for TP before you take your profit. All right. 1.34706 is our entry, and we take an exit back out of that trade at 1.34886. Right. So as we go in the converse direction for a sell for a sell position, remember, you start to enjoy this when you are on your brokerage account. You understand? So 1.34486 is our sell entry. 1.34486 is our sell entry. 1.34486 is our entry. And let's look at us writing it down after the next support level at 1.34320. 1.34320. Again, I take it. For a sell entry on this trade, you can look at the chart session in case you miss it. It's been dropped there. For a sell entry, going at 1.34486 and take your profit at 1.34320. Remember again, it's a sell stop and buy stop I'm giving to us, right? So let's move the train to the next station and we go to the world of USD JPY. USD JPY, right? On USD JPY this afternoon, as we await the release of CPI for the month of July, let's look at us, right? Taking our buy entry right above immediate this immediate resistance at price level 148.560. 148.560. Let me quickly say this. If you know how to use trailing stop, this might be a very good moment for you to use it. Set your trailing stop, all right? And then you can put it at 20 to 25 points so that you can trail your profit. So even if it does not get to TP, all right, you can follow it and keep some of the profits you've made. If you know how to use trailing stop, just set it at 20 to 25 points, all right? So again, in case you are not using trailing stop, your entry is at 148.560 for a buy. And then let's look at taking our profit. Let's ride it up, okay, to around 149.018. 149.018. 149.018. 149.018. Then for a sell position, let's go in below the support level at 148.299. 148.299. Let's look at bowing out of the sell trade around price level 148.046. 148.046. Let me repeat what I've been saying all the way. You do not need to wait for TP before you take your profit. Use good volume and you'll be glad that you engage the market today, right? 148.046 is the exit point on sell position for USD JPY, right? Okay, because we will also be having some news from the Canadian zone as well. So let's look at how we can also engage simultaneously the news coming from these zones. Okay, on USD card this afternoon, for your buy entry, you can look at going in, take your spot at price level 1.38134. 1.38134 is a good place to go in, okay? Let's look at a safe exit. A safe exit around price level 1.38495. Remember, you don't need to wait for TP. This is just to guide. You understand? 1.38495. 1.38495. You can take an exit from this trade. All right, at 1.38495. Okay. Now for a sell trade on this particular pair. For a sell trade on this particular pair, let's look at us doing a sell on USD card. If price is able to trade below price level, okay, I'm going to put it here. If need be, I will look at if need be. I mean, I just but here is good. Here is good. At 1.37812. 1.37812 is our entry point. Our penetrating point for Euro for USD card is 1.37812. Let's write it down. Let's write it down. Let's write it down to the price level 1.37542. 1.37542. 1.37542. Okay, that will be a good place to exit the market at that point. Okay, so I'm going to look at gold right now. I'm going to look at gold right now. And then let's look at taking advantage of the yellow metal. Right, also on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, usually I've seen that some yellow metal usually the past three CPI released, yellow metal delays in launching and afterwards is moved very, very well. All right. So in case it does not trigger immediately, might just need to be patient with it, right? So let's look at us doing a buy on gold at price level 3352.64. 3352.64 is the entry for the buy trade on gold. 3352.64 will be our entry on gold. And then let's do it well. Let's do it well. Let's take our profit. Let's take our profit at around price level. If it goes up well, it breaks all the barriers that you are saying. Okay. Because somehow CPI and fundamentals generally are barrier breakers. They are line crossers. So let's hope to cross along with it today, right? So let's take our profit at price level 3363.20. 3363.20. 3363.20. Okay, let me see. Let me adjust it more. Let me take it up. All right. Okay, so we go in at 3352.64. 3352.64, and we bow out at 3365.69. 3365.69. That's a good place to exit the trade on gold. And then for the sell position, should the news come out good for the dollar, we might see gold being thrown down the ladder. And then if that is the case, let's trap it with our sell entry. Let's trap it with our sell entry as we prepare to capture the price movement around price level. Don't be too far. Around price level 3338.55. 3338.55. 3338.55. And I'm going to look at me taking an exit right around price level 3325.50. 3325.50. That's going to be my exit point on gold this afternoon. All right, let's look at, let's take a journey into the world of indices, and then let's see how we can just take one or two instruments right there. Okay, let's look at DJ30. DJ30 is Dow Jones 30. You call it US 30, whatever it is, but let's look at Dow Jones 30 this afternoon. Usually, when I do indices on news, I love to go on 5 minutes time frame because they tend to move faster. They tend to move faster. All right. So looking at DJ30 this afternoon, I'm gonna look at me doing a buy. I'm gonna do a buy right at price level 44058.67. 44058.67. 44058.67 would be my entry for a buy trade on DJ30. And let me write it up all the way to 4415.00. 44155. 44155.00. 44155.00. Okay, that is for the buy trade. And for the sell trade, all right, for the sell trade on this index, I'm going to look at going below. I'm going to look at going below the support. In case you are liking, you are falling in love with my indicator here. Right, some of you have heard me say it. Now come on board as a VIP, and you will get some of this indicator. All right, 43915.35. 43915.35. 43915.35 is a sell entry for Dow Jones 30 today, and this US 30 today, and then let's just write it down to around price level 43794.47. 43794.47. That is our exit point for Dow Jones 30 for US 30 this afternoon. And for those of you that love trading US 100, let's switch mode to US 100 and let's see how we can make some good profit to make us smile this afternoon on US 30. on US 100 this afternoon. I'm on 5 minutes time frame as well. Now prepare to go in for my buy on US 30. If price is able to trade above 23553.61, 23553.61, 23553.61, 23553. Interestingly, can you see how US 100 is reacting? Is reacting. 23553.61 will be my entry point. Okay. And let's look at riding it up all the way. Let's ride it all to price level 23574.87. 23574.87. Okay. 23574.87 will be the exit. For an entry, for a sell trade, let me repeat the entry for the buy on US 100. 23553.61. 23553.61 is your entry, and let's take our exit. Your TP is at 23574.87. 23574.87. Right. So let's look at us taking, because it's looking like something that's been downtrodden today. But let's just position ourselves for a very effective and quick entry for a sell trade at 23528.72. 23528.72. 23528.72. And then let's write it down to price level 23507.47. 23507.47. For those who joined in late, let me say it again. You do not need to wait for TP before you take your profit. Now, you should stay. This thing I'm giving you is a buy stop and sell stop. Okay? If buy stop has given you profit, go and close the sell stop. Don't need to wait. All right? Except you are the one that you are a risk seeker, you just want to stay. It's good. It's your decision. All right? It's just a piece of advice from this. Okay? Just a piece of advice from this end. All right. And you don't need to wait for TP. Close the other position once it has given you profit. How many trades how many instruments are we given position on? I think it's still okay. Let's just stay with this. Okay. So let me say one or two things. I said it earlier. I said the Federal Reserve is looking for what to give them enough headroom to eventually cut the interest rate come September. All right. This thing is looking at getting trigger. Let me shift it so that it will not trigger. So for the buy stop on US 100, I'm shifting it so that it will not trigger before 130. I'm want to shift it. So I just modify your buy entry for the US 100. I don't want it to trigger before time. You get it? So I'm adjusting it now because I'm seeing it moving up. I'm adjusting it to 23563.68. 23563.68 is the new entry. 23563.68 is the new entry for US 100, and you can take your profit at price level 23589.97. 23589.97. It's better it does not trigger than it triggers and throws you into negative. Is that okay? So that's why we are monitoring it. So if the news comes out good, this guy is looking at going up. If it keeps going up, I'm going to change it again. I don't want it to trigger. I don't want it to trigger before time. All right, that's US 100. I don't want it to trigger before time. So let's say Euro USD. Okay, price is still behaving itself here. Let's see GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD is still okay. It's still okay as well. It's still okay as well. USD JPY. All right, it's still as well okay. USD card. Okay, is all right. Gold is about getting our sell stop triggered. I'm going to change gold now. Change gold. Your entry for gold position now, the entry is at 3334.20 for a sell stop on gold. 33 for a sell stop on gold. 3334.20. And then let's take our profit at 3318.46. 3318.46. In about 5 minutes time, market will start reacting, right? 3318.46. 3318.46. Okay. So I do not want this to trigger before time. That's why I'm adjusting it. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So okay. Our DJ 30 is still all right. Why US? Oh my, US 100. I'm going to change US 100 as well. I will change both position. Okay. For US 100, I'm changing it because it's moving up there. For US 100, I'm changing it. The entry price for US 100 now for a buy is at 23570. 23570.6. 23570.67. And then let's take our profit. But it's just following it up. Okay. So I'm going to give you a scenario first. This data is going up. Wow, market is going to be so beautiful today. You're going to do today. In 3 minutes time, it's going to move. So give me in 2 minutes time, I'm going to give you a good entry for US 100. Okay, so for a sell trade on US 100, adjust it because of the way it's been moving. For a sell trade on US 100 this afternoon, going at 23544. 23544. 23544. 23544.10 is the entry for a sell on US 100. All right. And let's write it down. Let's write it down to price level 23525.09. 23525.09 is your exit point on US 100. 23525.09. Then for the buy trade on US 100, okay, I'm just going to prepare myself to go in at 23576. 23576.54. 23576.54. And then I can write that. I can still maintain my initial TP, or if you want, you can adjust it upward. If it goes up, it goes up well. 23576.54 is the buy stop. 23576.54. Okay. And then my TP will be 23600.04. 23600.04. So in less than 2 minutes now, we see the market move. Let's see how the market reacts, and let's see how many people make profit. Once price starts moving, we're going to unlock the chart, and then I want us to put up if you are making money, let me know what's going on over there. Okay, the countdown has begun. All right, so we are doing the countdown now. Let's see how price is going to move. Okay, okay. All right, 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 right. I want to see those who are making money. I want to see those who are smiling very well. Okay, and I want to see those who will share their testimony. Okay, it's time. Boy, USD has given profit. TP it. USD, congratulations. Go and close the sale. Beautiful, beautiful. DPUSD, beautiful. Go and close the sale. Congratulations. JPY, beautiful. Sell position taking profit. Go and close the buy. Congratulations. USD card, the sell went almost 80% in profit. Go and close it, and then it reversed. Well done. Gold has not triggered, but it's looking at pushing to the upside. Why? Congratulations, US 30 has given take profit, has taken profit. US 100, my God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. If you made money on this, so I'm going to unlock the chart. I want you to come and then share your testimony. I like to share your testimony. All right, let me unlock the chart. Congratulations to those of you who have made money. Congratulations to those of you who have made money in this market. Congratulations to you guys. I'm gonna unlock it. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Right. All right. So go ahead. The chart is unlocked. If you have made money, I hope you guys are smiling by now. Euro USD is moving very well. All right. GBP has done the job. GBP has done the job. GBP has done the job. Right. USD JPY has made people smile as well. How about USD CAD? USD CAD did 80% of the job before reversing and is going back in the direction. All right. I'd like you to put, okay. Oh, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Somebody said, more. Yes, Mr. Titus, more. Okay, King Abdul, is it doing, is it going on well? Okay, Joshua, what's your experience? All right, gold. Okay, who else is there? US 30 has given TP, US 100 has done more than TP. Who has made money on this live session today? I need you to share your testimony. Congratulations, everybody. You know, I told you that once it is news like this, a major news like CPI, it tends to break structure, disregard all those guys, and that's what has happened. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, guys. It's beautiful. It's beautiful out there. It's beautiful out there. Those of you who are trading your personal account, you would have enjoyed this one more because you can take both buy and sell, right? And that is a beautiful one for you. If you sorry, is it that I didn't take the trade? All right. For those of you who want something of this world, signals that will always help you. Okay, you can always join our VIP page. We have a VIP package for those of you trading your brokerage account. When I say brokerage account, I meant your personal account. Your personal account. You can come on board with as low as $3,000. As low as $3,000 on your personal account. Okay, you will be making good, you'll be getting some good signals from us. Congratulations to you guys. Everybody is smiling. If you are crying now, that means you didn't take the entry. And say sorry. I can join you to say sorry. All right. Next time, join in, put in good font, use good volume, and then you'll be glad. I will expect you guys to come and start sharing your testimony and saying, in fact, go and start sharing your testimony. In fact, you should go and pay your tithe. Give offering. Pay your tithe, give offering. To fix, thank God I made money. All right. Good one, everyone. It's a beautiful time to say goodbye. Congratulations again, Euro USD. You see what has happened. USD that's done you so well. JPY has made you smile. CAD also did the same. Chris, well done in massive profits. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, of course. And then let's go. Let's go. All right. So enjoy yourself, everyone. You have a very beautiful, beautiful, and wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Reach out to me. If you have my number, I'll come and share your testimony. Let me know how much you made. Congratulations. Have a very lovely afternoon.